Now, if you're aiming to, stay ahead in tech, this source puts it pretty directly right off the bat. It says, you want to stay ahead in tech? Then don't waste your time on dying languages.
Yeah, and what's really striking there is how much it taps into that need for, well, practical, forward-looking info. I mean, for anyone trying to navigate the tech world or move up in it,
Yeah.
knowing which languages might become dominant, that's not just academic curiosity. It's pretty crucial, right, for deciding where you put your learning energy.
Absolutely. It's about making smart choices. In the article, it hooks you immediately. It makes this promise. Today, I'm giving you 5 programming languages that are taking over 2025.
Yeah.
And then adds, one of them might surprise you.
I mean, that definitely makes you lean in, right?
Yeah.
Makes you wonder, okay, what's the secret sauce here?
So our mission in this deep dive is basically to unpack why insights like these matter, how these kinds of predictions, based on the source material, can shape your learning, maybe even your career strategy. Okay, let's dig into that first line a bit more. Don't waste your time on dying languages. It really speaks to, I think, core anxiety in tech, doesn't it?
It really does. It's about the fear of becoming irrelevant almost, and making sure your skills, the ones you invest time in learning, actually pay off.
Exactly. Time is the big one. So what languages does the article actually point to?
Well, the source doesn't just, list things. It frames this problem, the risk of your skills becoming obsolete.
Yeah.
And then it offers the solution. Focus on these dominant languages. It kicks off with Python. Big surprise there? Maybe not. But it stresses its incredible versatility.
Right, Python's always up there. But is it still mainly about AI and data science for 2025, according to the article? Or is there more to it now?
Well, yes, it definitely emphasizes Python's foundational role in AI, machine learning, data science. That's still huge. They mentioned the robust ecosystem, the sheer number of libraries. It's hard to beat. But they also flag its growing use in web development, like backends and automation, too. So it's becoming like a real cross-domain player.
Right.
Plus, it's relatively easy to learn, huge community that helps cement its place.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. A true powerhouse. So moving away from data and AI, the article then talks about the web, which is, everywhere. What's the take on JavaScript? And it mentions TypeScript specifically.
Yeah, exactly. It confirms JavaScript is still king of the web, mainly because, well, it runs in every browser.
Yeah.
But the interesting part is the focus on TypeScript, not just JavaScript. The article argues that TypeScript, with its type safety features, is becoming almost essential for bigger, complex applications.
The kind that need to be maintained long term.
Precisely. It adds that robustness. It really pushes what you can reliably do with JavaScript, making the developer experience better too, especially at scale.
Right. That type safety is a big deal for larger teams and projects. Okay, now for the surprise. The article teased, it seems like that's Rust. For people listening who maybe aren't as familiar, what's the deal with Rust? Why is it one to watch?
The article makes a strong case for Rust. The key thing is its memory safety guarantee without needing a garbage collector. That's a huge performance advantage.
Okay, so speed and safety.
Exactly. Performance without sacrificing safety was kind of the holy grail in systems programming. The source points out it compiles fast, it's efficient, and it's seeing more use in areas like WebAssembly, .blockchain, and just general low-level stuff where you need raw speed and reliability. It's positioned as a language for building future infrastructure.
Yeah, I can see why that would be the surprise pick. It's definitely more niche than Python or JavaScript, but clearly powerful. Okay, what about the cloud? Cloud-native apps, scalable services. Does the article mention Go?
Oh, absolutely. Go gets a spotlight for exactly that. Its efficiency, its built-in handling of concurrency, that makes it really well suited for building backend services, microservices, things that need to scale massively.
Right, the stuff that powers the modern internet, basically.
Pretty much. The article praises its simple syntax, quick compilation, and really strong support for networking and doing many things at once, multi-threading, all critical for cloud infrastructure today. It was sort of designed for these distributed systems we rely on.
Got it. So Python, JavaScript, TypeScript, Rust, Go, that's 4. What's the 5th one the article predicts for 2025?
The final one they highlight is Kotlin.
Yeah.
Now, you might know it best from Android app development.
Right, Google pushes it hard there.
Yeah. But the source points out its increasing use on the server side as well. And its interoperability with Java is a big plus in the enterprise world. It's got concise syntax, good features like null safety, supports functional programming, making it a pretty strong choice for modern backends and even cross-platform apps. It's presented as a fresher alternative to some older languages.
Okay, wow. So Python, JSTS, Rust, Go, and Kotlin. Quite a list. This quick dive, just based on these snippets from tomorrow's code, it really underscores how important it is to, try and anticipate what's coming and to focus your learning where it seems like the industry is heading. It's about being strategic, right?
Absolutely. Strategic is the key word. And connecting this to the bigger picture, it really brings up a fundamental challenge for you, the listener. In a field like tech that changes so fast, how do you balance learning the skills you need right now with preparing for whatever's next? And maybe more importantly, how do you tell solid predictions, like the ones this article tries to make, from just, temporary hype? That's a constant navigation act, isn't it? Something to really think about.